welcome everyone into my channel. So today we're gonna do another special video which was gonna start the clan war matches. So this is gonna be an analysis video about the performance of my clan, which is the right here, the ER Legacy clan. So we are into a journey, which right now I am the manager of this team, and we are in a journey to be into the CLW tournament. And this is a 1 month tournament, and we have 2 matches per week to play. So this is the very first match of the ERL, and we are facing the Espectral Hammers, which is a Mexico team. So this is gonna be the all 12 races. I'm gonna do some analysis with it, and I'm gonna show you the tables at the end. So let's start out with the match, the first races. We are playing into the DK Summit. That was the R version. No, DK Pass R version. So we are starting. So we are into the blue side, the blue team. No, we are red team. Sorry, we are orange team. Ha ha ha. So right now we are into top 2 position, and we are in the 4th place. So multiplayer is if you guys don't watch a lot of multiplayers, this is a very strategic place where you need to play with hard characters. So this is the best meta drivers characters. And then the big idea of this is most of the time you need to bag for 1 lightning, and then when we have a lightning, if you have a couple of protection, like let's say like a star, mega mushrooms, things like that, or hearts, well, you use it as a team and to make a team play. So this is more an effort team play. So let's say the more point you can get, like at the end of the 12 races, is going to be the winner. So every point counts. Like 7th place, 8th place will count. So it just be like, let's say in 7th place you have 1 extra point higher than the high place, and every point counts at the end. So right now my team is doing fantastic. We are top 1. So we have top 1, 3, 4, and 5. Into my team, I have into this matchup, we have God Modes, and we have Ikarun, which is a Japanese player, phenomenal, awesome players. Myself, Dracos, part of before Team Canada and still gonna be. And then we have into this match Stan Luna into this one. So we are 4 players, and so far, as you did see, my team did very well, but at the last minute, they got the lightning, and the lightning, they take us the spot of the first place we got. So we did lose the first track into this one. So right now the Espectral Hammers is on the lead. So now we are going into the Ghost Valley for the 2nd track. This is the T version of Ghost Valley 2. So here, this is the one of the track where you have a cut right here, and then you try to you can shoot a green to the cuts, and then a couple of enemies or even your teammate can pass through the cuts without even having shroom. So this is all about having the best line as possible, and try to take as the shortest line as you can. So here's some I tried to read the other guy, but I missed. But look at the play I just did. That was a fantastic play. I just red shelled the shortcuts, and then I was able to go into it. And here I did not know if the glider part was faster or not. People said in my team was faster. And then here we got lightning again, but we have top 2 and 4th place on my hand, plus 6th place. So that was a huge win race for the ER Legacy. So very fantastic. Stanola won the race, with followed by Ikarun. So now we are going into the Warrior Shipyard RT. So this one you can do a lot of let's say some for the baggers. So baggers is the one who's in the back and looking for lightning. That's his only job he have. He do not want to be in 1st place. He just want to be in the last place. And if he got a lightning, it's just gonna call out to his team, into his team, and he's gonna try to make a play and probably try to take out the 1st place if possible, if they're not in 1st place. If you have top 2 and you have a lightning, that's a powerful play, because the lightning can be only used 1 time into the entire match, into the entire race. So that's why the lightning is such a big meta for the multiplayer scene. So and yeah, if you can make a big play out of it, that would be phenomenal. But for this track specific, at the end or even at the start, you can actually like fall off of the track a couple times and try to get a lightning, or just like try to stay as much as you can into the back to get what you need and things like that. So this is a powerful track for doing this. So right now I have a hearts. My team is still doing well. Ikaron is in first place. We have top 2 and 4. So we just have someone into this, which I can try to take out, but we have such a good lead. So one of my teammates got taken out by his dragging items. So we have 1, 3, and 4, still doing phenomenal there. Lightning hit from the enemy side once again. And here I could not do anything, I just passed the item box. Did we take first place? Ikaron was safe, so Ikaron still with the lightning managed to secure first place with a 1-5-6-7. That's still a winning race if I'm not mistaken. No, that it was not, it was a losing race, but I think that was probably like a losing race by 1 or 2, 1 or 3 points. So that was not a big loss there. So at the end, they got lightning, we got first place, so it was like almost like a trade there. But again, they got lightning. So at this point, I was like, well, maybe we're like, if they're always in the back and we don't contest the bagging situation, we're gonna need to do something at some point. So I said to one of my teammates to actually go in the back and do the bagging jobs, because they just, otherwise we cannot like, we need to contest this. We need to get the lightning. So here we are into the Luigi Raceway, which is the new track of this tour. And it was a very fun track. And into this one, you have a very fun way to cut. So you have a big shortcut with the shortest line. So mega mushroom, triple mushrooms, everything on this track is just very nice for this track. So here, like you see, I have my 2 shroom, I'm just using it. I'm like already in the back. So I try to come back as much as I can. But oh wow, I got even run to by the bullet. But my teammate, so the Espectral Hammers, they have top 2 plus 4. I dodged the lightning. Time to come back using the cut, but I'm gonna use. I did not take the items there, but double cuts. My teammate have the most protection, but I think that was my team. That was the lightning of my teams, and we managed to get top 2 plus 4 and 8th place with a nice lightning play. So that was a beautiful comeback and a lightning where we contest to get it, and we managed to get it. So that was a wonderful winning race over there. Wonderful. So now I'm starting into the first place, and we are into the Bowser Castle 3, and that was a T variant. No, that was a remix one. So remix Bowser Castle. So this one you try to take as the bottom path over there, because it's really faster than going to the ramps. So ramps, gliders, you try to avoid all of them as much as you can. This big ramp over here, it's very slow. You try to not do that. So here I tried to remove one of his hearts, and I did manage to remove one of the protection. So when you have a heart plus, you have 2 hearts. And into this situation, you have 1 remain. So it can take like 1 or a couple hits. That was lightning from the enemy side here. But we have 2, 3, and 4. So we try to not run over each other's here. And we're still holding strong even with the lightning hits. So everybody race into this situation. So here that was like a bad lightning into their side, but they tried to come back with it, but they did not really succeed as much. But as we can see right now, they have top 1, 3, and 4. So they have top 3 right now. So this is they quite win that race. So overall, we did manage to be closer to them, but this one, the Espectral Hammer, took this round and they got top 3 on us. So they give, I think they got like probably like around 10 plus point comeback into this one. So that was a very well done track for them. So now we are moving into the Daisy Cruiser. So Daisy Cruiser, that was the normal variant into this one. So this one is you have a bottom path and a top path. But overall, this track is really straightforward. They don't have massive cut here, so lightning is a big important aspect of this of this track. So if you can have it, that's wonderful. So you can see that some people are going to the bottom side of this water, and some other people will go in the back side. So I don't really know if like one of the other is faster. My guess will be like probably the top, the say not in the bottom would be, say in the top would be faster. So as you can see here, I use my hearts as a protection to make sure I did not get hit by the red shell. We're still holding very strong top 1, 3, and 4, and we have 7th place for contesting the lightning. So my teammate is in last place, so that's perfect. Here I take out the first place with 2 red shell. We have top 3. So wonderful. If you can hold this race, that's going to be a massive win for the ER legacy. And I have even a horn, so if I have a blue shell coming in, I was ready to fight. And we managed to get top 2, and I think that was a late lightning, or that was a lightning for us. So, but at the end, that was a top 2, 4, and last place. So very strong. Having top 2 is very, very good for multiplayer. That's a very huge point lead. So yeah, that was a decent plus 10 or more added into the total overall score. So we win that run against them. So now we are moving into the 7th race out of 12. So we're back to the Luigi Raceway T. So Luigi Raceway T, every time you have a T track, also that's a good point to note here. Every T tracks, you have some jump boosts. So if you have a kart with a jump boost plus, you have a little advantage. It's not like a huge advantage, but every ramp you're going through this with the karts, with the special skills, you can have a little gain of speed. And the more you take those ramps, well, the more you can go ahead. And that was a weird physics over there. I don't know how that happened, but I got hit by probably a red shell, and I was in first place with a defensive item. So that was quite weird. So that was a nice bump from the enemy side on myself, yeah. But we still holding first place, and I missed the ramp. But we have first place, 5th, and 6th. So we still have lightning in play. We have last place, which is very nice. So if you're doing the bagging situation, make sure to be last place, because this is the best. This is what you need to do as a bagger. If you're bagging and you're into the 7th place, well, that's not doing good. So you try to be as much as you can. So here I was trying to take revenge into this little baby koala, but ooh, and even the lightning hit. So we still managed with everything, got top 1, 3, 6, and 8. That was a very, very well done track again. So another win for the ER Legacy into this race. And that was God Mode who got first. Well done. Now we are moving into the other Ghost Valley. So we're now track number 8. So Ghost Valley is very strong for my team. We love Ghost Valley. We are very fast to it. So this is another track where, if you want to get some tips, you guys, this is a track where you don't want to bag. So this is a track where you want to run. You have 2 laps. This is a very short track. You can bag if you want to, but if you can get a little bit more score with your for your team, that's a very great track to do so. So keep that in mind if you're doing some multiplayer. But also one thing I didn't mention is the auto items. Make sure to have the auto item on, because you don't want to, like, if you go into a box and you have defensive items, you don't want to get rid of your items, and if they know that, they're just gonna take you over with the items. So here I lose by a slipstream 2 spots over there. I'll probably have mushroom or something like that, but we did manage to get top 2 and I got 5th. But that was a very nice, well done. So I was in 3rd place, and the role of my 3rd place, since they have top 2, my role was to protect them as much as I can. So stay, like, if I have something to throw, I can throw items to them, and the more I give time for them to running, that's the job of the 3rd place. If you have top 3 and if you have a top 4, well, the top 3 run, and the number 4 would try to protect everybody else. So you're like almost like the meat shield, you know, in a simple word. Your job is to protect your teammate in front and then after that you just do your job. So here I don't know why I did take this weird line. I saw them going there. I was like, oh, maybe I should just go there for fun. But I don't think that's the optimal route here. I think that the right side for this one is. So we're into the Mushroom Gorge R, and look at, as you see, the ER Legacy is in the lead. We have top 1. Well, now we have 2, 3, and 4. So we have 3 good runners in top spots right now, and we are doing fantastic. We're into the last lap. Mega Mushroom dodge. I dodged the lightning, so that was very well done. And I think that was a lightning from my teams because all my teammate was protected here. That baby Peach got disappeared from somewhere, but at the end I'm going close to trying to take this one. Oh, try to beat is running, and we have top 1, and I knew it was trying to bag because they do a lot of bagging. They try to get rid of the items to try to maybe snipe someone or even on his own teammate. But we have top 1, 3, and 4. That was another phenomenal good performance, and we have a lot of points gained from just this track alone. So very well done for ER Legacy. So now we have, I think we have 2 more tracks to go on. So right now we have good leads. The team is in lead, so we're doing good. Okay, now we are back to the Luigi Raceway T. So here, why I said the race number 1 is because into the match they switch out 2 members. So you're free to switch members at any point in the entire match if you want to. If you let the other team to let you know that, but you're free to switch. So into this case, they swap out 2 members of their roster. So right now I'm in first, and we have Stanley just behind me. Oof, and I hit I hit the side over there. But yeah, so far top 2, I try to give him some space. So spacing in multiplayer is very important. Don't try to overtake your teammate. Don't try to, like, if you have defensive, like, let him do his thing. Get some spacing, because if, like, sometimes the lag can actually, like, kill one of your items, and in that case your teammate will be, like, without protection. And if that so happen, you can be, like, you can hit something and your front run is over. So Icaron, like call out, is gonna the stars and going everything. It just go, and then suddenly the blue shell. I have a horns. I tried to negate the horn, the blue shell, but it was too fast, too quick for me to react to this. But at the end, the blue shell was targeting Icaron and not myself because I was not in first. So we have top 2 and 5th on my hand, and my teammate got last, but it was the bagger. So very well done performance again, Icaron with the first place. And now we are moving into the 11th race. We are back to Ghost Valley. Yes, Ghost Valley, the regular Ghost Valley this time around. We are back to it. And here I was trying to make a path, but I totally missed the path. But I give my teammate, if they wanted to go there, I give them the freedom to do so. So we have 2 and 3. And then, okay, I have a star, we have a mushroom here. So, still holding very strong. We have top 2, 5, and 6, so that's a very good place. We are definitely in a good place here. And then we are into the last lap, and everything can happen. So here, try to get the stars, trying to get the most chaos as I can with my stars, and try to not, like, do well. And here I was trying to take him over. Did I manage to take him over? And no, I did not. That was very close call, but 2nd place, 4th, and 5th. That's, like, not too bad if we did lose that race, but I think we maybe won, but they have 1 and 3. So no, they have win that race, but by not much. So for us, that was actually a win, because we did not lose that much point, since we're in the lead at this point. So we head into the final race of this match. And we have top 3 already. So this is That was a hard, yeah, that was a hard call there. It was a little bit too close to my comfort, but that could be my mistake as well. I could have probably taken another line too, because like I mentioned, the spacing very important. I could like go a little bit like more into the other side of him and try to give him some space. And if I did that, I will give him like way more maneuver, and he still have a defensive item. So if he got take away or take a spot into the air, that could be because of my fault over there. So yeah, spacing is important. And then like now we're into the last lap into this war, into this match. And they have top 3. So now it's time to do something to try to come back if we have anything. So I was like, okay, do we have lightning? Do we don't? Try to snipe. I know we have Ikarun. Ikarun is like in the top spot now, trying to take one of them out. Gun mode got hit over there, still holding top 2. We're still holding second place, and now they are just close there. We have blue shield. Try to use that right now. Yes, I did. Lightning hit, and then we secure second place, fourth place. I ended 6th place and 7th place. So well, that was a winning race for them, but again, that was not a huge loss either for us. So that was a very good solid. Now we are into the standing. So the standing of this will be like this. We have the tables already done. So that was congratulations to the ER Legacy. We are so into the week 1, match 1. We won the match. So Ikarun got a beautiful 87 points. That's amazing. God mode with second place. Thank you so much for play God mode. 67 points. Myself 61 points. And Stanula was the one who bagged the entire war. Thank you so much for doing that for the teams. 33 points. Pretty good. Even like score 1 or 2 plays. Into the other side, Kit Kat with the beautiful, wonderful 73 points for them. That was good score. Alan 27, very well done with 62. And now we have the Boni and Idus who played 9 races, so they got 41 and 23. And the 3 last race was doing by Bishota and Pudding into 16 and 5 points. So that was the final standing for this first match. So if you enjoyed the match and you want to see more, make sure to smash that like button to help me out. Make sure to subscribe, and on that I will see you another time for another match to review, analyze into the next video. On that, thank you so much for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.